Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Niagara Central guy with a new update to the layout. Now this is a massive update, and we got plenty of buildings. I think I'm done with buildings. I got plenty now. I got this place. We got other little things. We also got this little guy we found. This little Arnold duck. Probably gonna give it away. Maybe comment down below duck and you might get in the giveaway or something. I don't know. If I do make that decision, I'll pick someone random that says duck in the comments. Okay, so here is some buildings. We got this station, I think. I'm not really good at knowing all this type of stuff. We also got some wheels back here and some in a shed. We got another house with a chimney. A lot of switching stations. A lot we have. Like I have like 1, 2, 3 like areas to switch and stuff. I have like, oh god, I have 4. Also got this little Liberty Bell that does this. So, not a lot new. I'll show you the locomotives next. Also got that cool little house. Yeah, I'll show you the locomotives next. If you might have noticed in one of my videos, you might have seen me get something new. Yeah, we got this Amtrak E or F, I don't know. Comment down below what it is, because there's so many different variations that I forget at this point. Yeah, it reflects, that's how good it is. It's a good runner. I got it from a friend because he accidentally broke one of my locomotives. You guys have never seen it on the channel, but it was shark nose. But this diesel, it runs okay. I mean, better, but it runs pretty well. At the end of the video, guys, I will be running a bunch of trains, but right now I'm just going to showcase all the engines I've gotten recently, and you might have been seeing the latest in my videos. On to the next locomotive. The next train we got here is another Santa Fe. I know, I have so many Santa Fe's. You might have already seen this one in the video because it was doing double pulling with another passenger train. This is my recently bought Tyco locomotive. I bought it off of a guy who just got out of the hobby. It runs okay, I guess. It has a hard time pulling things, so it stutters a bit, so I have usually a B-unit with it. It runs really well when you have a B-unit for it, but overall, it's a good locomotive. On to the next locomotive. The Penn Central Gevo. The Penn Central Gevo is one of the original locomotives and my first completely custom locomotive. This used to be a BNSF Gevo. The reason why I turn it is a good reason. It's because the train was in terrible condition. The scratches and everything were terrible. This is my first ever design, also with a makeshift light. So, yeah. The paint and decals done by yours truly. You might have also seen it on my other YouTube channel. Or not other YouTube channel. My club's YouTube channel. The Crown Point Railroad Club. If you saw the video, it had this Gevo in it. And yeah, it played the meme and everything. So I also plan to do a remastered version of the Penn Central meme video I did with Penn Central actual locomotives and rolling stock. Moving on. Yes, another Penn Central. I don't know what the class name of this is, but I know it's some type of switcher. So, if you guys want to help me out in the comments down below what type of locomotive this is, feel free to, because I don't feel like butchering it. This is a recent Penn Central locomotive I got, and it will be in the next video. This thing runs perfectly. It's brand new. Also, the number class is actually based off of a real existing one. It's a great runner with actual realistic LEDs, which has reversing lights as well. And it's very quiet in my collection. It's one of the quietest locomotives. It has working lights. Moving on. My Pennsylvania brand new F unit. Yes, I got another F unit. This time, this one actually works better than the rest. You already have seen this in the video in the past, but I would like to do a review on it. The locomotive is alright. I bought it off eBay for like fairly cheap, 40 bucks. The Pennsylvania locomotive is an okay locomotive. It is a bit slow. I don't know why it can't run full speed. You guys can help me with that, or tell me what the problem is. Comment down below. It would be very greatly appreciated. And if you do, I will leave a shout out in the video for you. For any locomotives that you help me out or give me tips on. Time to move on. Not wrong direction. Okay, this one is not that fairly new, but I just like to say that this is a great locomotive. It's a New York Central. I don't know the class number for this, or not class number, but what kind of class of a locomotive or diesel, because there's just so many different varieties and stuff. I don't know if this is a mandated passenger variant or whatever, but yeah. This is a new diesel with the same kind of nice little details that they put onto the Atlas one. I have my Penn Central. Yeah. They're fairly good, and they look good together sometimes. Moving on. Not that fairly new. BNSF GP unit. I have nothing really much to say besides I got it from the same guy that I purchased the Santa Fe unit from. But yeah, nothing to really say. It's a good diesel. Looks great with the Gevo. Okay, so this thing's pretty big. You can already tell. But this is my New York Central FA unit. I got this a while back as well. It's a good runner, besides it's missing its horns, obviously. But it's a great locomotive overall. Do you need to purchase some horns and some couplers, or actual things to hold the couplers in place? Because right now, I use makeshift couplers to hold the B unit on and able to couple up the things. It's a great locomotive. It has a very loud sound when it runs at full speed. I can't really show that to you, but yes. Yeah, you can kind of hear it. I don't know why it does that. If you guys can tell me why in the comments down below, why it is doing that. I got this for $70 though, and this is a Proto 2000, so pretty good deal, I'd say. Moving on. That's the wrong direction again. This thing. Unfortunately, this is not one of the best runners in my collection. Sadly, yes, it's a GG1 as well. The reason why I haven't been using it on the channel as much is because it has something really messed up. I don't know why. It does this stuff. The wheels don't always touch on the ground. I don't know why it does that. But I'm assuming it's something to do with these things. Comment down below what do you think the problem is, and if you can help. The when I try forcing it to move, you can see that it gets stuck or something, and I get worried about it. I don't want to break it, so I'm not going to run for long, but yes, it is. That's why you haven't been seen on the channel, because it has issues which need to be fixed. It has a working front headlight. It's annoying, and yeah, I'm probably gonna move on to the steam engines next. Also, by the way, I'll actually be posting a video soon, me reviewing a Bachmann K4 DCC locomotive. Stay tuned for that. Moving on to the steam engines. Next is my Pennsylvania 040. I can't say much, but I got this at an antique store for ridiculously cheap. $10 for this lifelike one. $10. And it's like brand new. The headlight kind of works, but it doesn't work fully, but it's like almost brand new, that's the thing. Like, it has 0 issues, and it's very old for its age. So, let's move on to the next locomotive. Alright. This is a good engine to talk about today. My New York Central 280 Consolidation. So, fun fact, this originally was not a New York Central locomotive. You can obviously tell that it was decaled at one point. Yes, I removed the Union Pacific decals and put New York Central. This is still Union Pacific. A little fun little story I have for the locomotive, that it was literally donated to New York Central by Union Pacific. That's my story for it. My best friend gave it to me because we did trade. That's why you haven't seen my Mikado at all, because I sold it to him for this locomotive. I had to need to get a consolidation. But yeah, it's a great locomotive. It has people inside of it. It runs pretty smooth. It's like probably one of the quietest and greatest locomotives. You might have been seeing it a lot more recently, because it's just my favorite, one of my favorite steam engines. Not my favorite, because those would be the Hudsons. Comment down below if you want to see me do a review on the Hudsons. Moving on. Next locomotive. The Hogwarts Express. Yeah, I got this. First British locomotive on my channel. So, I got this from a friend. For my sister. So, it's an okay runner. It just, the problem is on curves, if I can get it to do it. Well, let me run it a bit. It's a good runner in reverse. Okay, you'll probably catch it in one of my videos, but you'll see it like jolting. So sometimes on curves, it will decide to jolt on things. I don't know why. If it's something with the running gear or something, please comment down below if you think you know what the problem is. So I also got passenger car for it. I probably will be filming it at the end of the video so you guys can see the trains running. Yeah, that's the Hogwarts Express, so we're gonna move on now. Next locomotive. Alright, next I'll be showing you is the Niagara. The engine that has caused so many issues for all of my friends trying to fix it and failed to fix it. I fixed it by making a makeshift part to fix the truck issue. My friend lended me a part to fix the running gear problem we had because it came all undone. The locomotive works perfectly now, besides the headlight stopped working for some reason. I don't know why. I also need to purchase smoke deflectors for it. If you guys can give me, a link to where to buy smoke deflectors for this Bachmann New York Central Niagara, please let me know. It's a great runner though. Based off of a real class that existed. This number was on a actual Niagara. I might do a history on the Niagaras, and I will be showing off this guy on the video. So, time to move on to our honorable mentions and engines that don't get to see much action in my YouTube videos, but they deserve a spot in this video. Okay, time to talk about my least favorite locomotive, but I still cherish it now. This frickin' thing. This thing is my Santa Fe, basically rip-off of my New York Central one that you just saw earlier. This locomotive has a unique history. This engine is known to catch on fire. I am not kidding. This locomotive did catch on fire at my place and my friend who gave it to me as a trade. I wish I didn't do that trade, but I'm happy with it now, and I'm planning to turn it to a Penn Central. It's missing some details, of course. It's pretty much a hand-me-down, so yeah, motor kind of catches on fire sometimes with smokes, windows. It shouldn't be doing that, but we still have the problem. It stopped recently, so I think it might be good now, but we're going to move on to the last locomotive today. The moment we all been waiting for. I know it's kind of stupid to say that, but yes, we have a Santa Fe GP unit. A GP40. I know. What a surprise. You left this for the end of the video. Why could this be so unique, New York Central guy? Well, fun fact. This locomotive is actually the first locomotive I've ever owned. You can tell it's been through a lot because it's been with me since the very beginning. My dad even owned it before me. That's the crazy thing about it. Yeah, this locomotive has a lot of history. I don't run it that much because if I can demonstrate to you all, this locomotive is not the best of a runner. It's very sensitive because I had to have my friend work on it, which I still thank for him to do that, but it's not the greatest runner. Like over here, it hates it. But yeah, this locomotive means a lot to me, and it's pretty much the, I don't know, lord of the railroad, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, this thing means a lot to me. I might paint it in the future, but I might just leave it how it is, even though I hate Santa Fe. Now, time to show you the locomotives during running session. That does not mean I'm going to be running this locomotive that you just saw. Anyways, let the locomotives run.